A bus driver unknowingly saved three little girls from a questionable future after seeing one of them wave from a broken window. Her instinct to help them gave them the opportunity to live good lives, and 30 years later, the girls remain grateful. When doing acts of kindness towards other people, you never know just how much it could mean to them. There's a famous saying that goes, "Be kind." You never know what people are going through, and it's proven to be true in so many circumstances. For a bus driver named Kathy Neves, her soft spot for one of her student passengers would end up changing three little girls' lives for good. She went beyond what was expected of her and became a second mother to the little girl who needed love in her life. A young girl named Amanda Joseph and her two sisters lived with their mother when they were young children. Their mom suffered from substance abuse, and the three kids were often left to care for themselves. Even before Kathy discovered the gravity of the situation in Amanda's home, she already decided to help her. She knew the 4-year-old girl was left on her own to care for preparations for school, and she wanted to help her with that. As such, Kathy would pick Amanda up before other students, give her breakfast, brush her hair, and sometimes even give her clothes from thrift stores. This was the routine until the day she saw the little girl waving at her from a broken window. Kathy had warned Amanda to stay away from the glass and instantly knew she needed to get other people involved. She told the school about Amanda's situation, promoting school officials to reach out to social services. And the little girl was eventually sent to foster care along with her two sisters, a newborn and a 1-year-old. Along with her newborn sister Cassandra and 1-year-old sister Crystal, Amanda was taken to the Department of Social Services, which placed them in foster care for 6 years, after which their mother, who had fallen ill by then, agreed to have them adopted with only one request, that all their daughters stay together. In respect for the dying mom's wishes, the three girls were adopted by the same family and grew up in a loving home with a safe and nurturing environment. Decades later, 34-year-old Amanda decided to get in touch with Kathy after some encouragement from her fellow church members. She took advantage of social media to get her message through, and it didn't fail her. On a Wednesday, she wrote about her story, and the following morning, she was able to track down Kathy. People shared their own stories of Kathy's kindness and pointed Amanda in the right direction. They soon reconnect over a meal, and Amanda brought her 1-year-old son with her. Amanda took the opportunity to thank Kathy for everything she had done, especially since it changed the way her life turned out. She told Kathy how she continues to inspire her to be kind to everyone she meets. Even though she doesn't think that what she did was extraordinary, it meant a lot to me, she shared. Amanda credits Kathy for leading her to her adoptive family, who gave her the best life possible. She couldn't help but acknowledge them for taking in 3 girls who had gone through so much in their young lives, saying, "Shout out to my adoptive family. They adopted 3 traumatized girls, and although they had 1 biological son, they didn't have much experience. Now I have a beautiful life with my adopted family." Now that Kathy and Amanda have reconnected, they plan to keep in touch. They were once a big part of each other's lives, and now that they're in contact again, they plan to make the most out of the rest of their time together.